Talk to us. We're here. We know it's going to be filled.
Yeah, we're here to help support women's choice in where they give birth. My name is Lesley Rathbun. I'm the owner of Charleston Birth Place. I'm the president of the American Association of Birth Centers, and we're very happy that we have a strong following that's coming out here to support us in our cause today.
And what the heck happened that precipitated all this?
We were asked by DHEC to provide documentation that we meet a regulation that says that we have physicians available to us. We provided them that documentation, and then they still threatened to remove our license. We got the citation on Saturday, and we have 15 calendar days to respond, and that does include holidays and weekends.
Wow. Now, I know I just heard about this from Facebook. I would possibly say past childbearing age, but I believe in miracles, so you never know. So as a woman, I had to be here. At the same time, there's nothing more, well, I don't like the word dangerous, but there's nothing more miraculous than women when they unite behind a cause.
Amen.
And I watched that petition get signed a great deal. Now, today, what do you hope to expect?
Today, we just want to get the word out. Let people know what's happening, because this isn't just about motherhood. It's about the women's reproductive rights. It's about small business rights. It's about the right for people to work. My employees are in danger. And the citizens of this state need to rise up and say, we are not going to stand for out-of-control regulatory agencies. We want our elected officials to represent the people and not the special interest groups.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're going to have a timeout here, folks. Don't let it go.
Oh, thank you. She likes to say it too. Yeah. Her stroller's back. I'm just going to check her out. It is a bumble ride. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the bob, but that was yeah, I love it. I never even did the other stroller. I just went straight to the dog stroller. Yeah, that's what I did too.
I know, right?
Here they go.
I have a hand. I got yours. I saw the extension cord thing right after I left my house. That's all right.
It's more like the woman's right to choice. You're probably going to need it in a few years. Be sure to stop on by.
Babies. I can lug more weight. All right. I don't know if you can carry them the rest of this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty heavy. They're going to take some years.
I love when they say the woman's thing.
The women's thing?
Yeah, they said the woman's thing. Like it's a bit more than the woman's thing.
Hey, can you guys carry equipment? Yeah. This is heavy. But I need both of these because then I have to go park. All right, and I'll be right back out to set them up. Okay.
Through to the garden, most likely. That's her PA.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Probably as close to the door as feasible. Yeah, this one's got all the plugs on that section, so she may need it from there.
She's going to use the input outlets here.
Oh, wait. You got sockets right outside. You got sockets on this side. Yeah, this would be the best guess.
Hi, Smiley.
Yep.
He is too. Because you basically already got like 3 minutes. Although if I come running out of you. Okay, you saw right, I'm getting sick. How are you? Good. Where's everybody else? Keeping everything down like 24 hours. Yeah, it's right there. Are we good? Are you good? I can help you. Well, Mickey's got it. Can you help him back up? Yeah. I gotta get my purse left.
I want to back up another few more feet, but I can't see that thing.
Okay, where'd you get your hat?
Oh, that's good. I don't know. That is really nice. I'm not taking it. I picked them up. It's really good. And I'm pretending to be it. My son-in-law gave me a tutorial in 30 seconds. He's like, it's really, this and this is like this. And I'm like, right? Oh, for you, I mean. Okay, right? And you're going to hand hold it. My name's Justine. Are we happy boy now? Are we happy boy now? I hope.
How old is she?
She's 3 months old, so I had her in August at the birth center.
Do you mind if I get your pictures? Or?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm Johnson. I'm working with
Yeah, he works with me.
Awesome. I didn't hear anyone.
Hello, thank you for coming.
See if I can.
Coldest day of the year. But we so much appreciate everybody's support.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. It's been very touching and overwhelming to know that we have so many people behind us. And I am Lesley Rathbun. I am the owner and the director of Charleston Birth Place and one of the staff midwives, and I am the president of the American Association of Birth Centers. And these are our supporters, our mothers and our babies and our fathers and our friends that have come out today to get attention to the issue that we have had with DHAC, who has cited us for failure to comply with the regulation regarding physician support. I want it to be clear that we did provide them with documentation of our physicians back in September. And we have also gone to DHAC and asked to speak with them to explain our stance. So it is very clear that we have been willing to work with them and try to avoid this, and we've been shut down. So once again, thanks for everybody for coming out. And I want to introduce Amber Allen. She's one of our mothers who helped organize the SaveCBP.org website. And where is it? Right here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My husband and I were welcomed to the CBP family in May 2011 when our daughter was born peacefully in the water. It is my hope and dream that my second child will be born there too. When I think of CBP, I think of sisterhood. The midwifery model of care depends on women caring for women, and that's exactly what you find at their office. It's Mary, the receptionist, who usually knows you by name by your week 32 appointment. It's Renee, the business manager, who haggles with insurance companies all day long, making sure that you get the coverage that you need. And it's the midwives, Leslie, Judy, Lori, and Lee, and everyone else who works there, who stop to ask you, and I mean really ask you how your day is going. About the weird nightmare you had the night before, about the food cravings, about the not so pleasant things that come with being pregnant. And they revel in your joy as you listen to your baby's heartbeat on the Doppler. It's amazing that they appreciate these moments because it happens to them every single day. When I think of CBP, I think of safety. To be a patient at the birth center, you have to be low risk. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is making sure that you remain low risk, guiding you through any dietary or weight concerns, emphasizing exercise, and tackling any illness right away. And in those cases where a transport to Trident is necessary, the midwives take the necessary steps to ensure a positive outcome. And their statistics reflect their efforts. And finally, when I think of CBP, I think of rebirth. Because when you birth a child, you birth yourself as a new being, as a mother. To many, the halls of CBP are sacred because there is so much blood, sweat, and tears that occur on a daily basis. Birth is hard work. That's why they call it labor. But the women and men who walk through that doorway to bring forth life, they do it gladly because they believe in the cause to give birth the way nature intended. So thank you to you fellow CBP families, as well as the women who choose to stand with us in our right to choose where we give birth. We feel your love. We feel your strength. We are not giving up this fight, ever. Thank you.
To us to protect my business, my employees' right to work, and your right to give birth where you choose. If anybody else has anything they would like to add, please feel free to come up and speak your mind.
Yeah.
Designated for us, so.
Yeah!
One of the reasons that the birthplace is so special to me is I had a really long labor, and I feel certain that at a hospital I wouldn't have received the patience and the support that I did at the birth center. I feel certain that medical intervention might have been pressured on me, and it wasn't at all. Everybody was calm, supportive, and being in labor from midnight and my son not being born until 3:38 p.m. the next day was a really long time, but I'm so thankful that I got the birth that I wanted, and I really feel like it wouldn't have been possible somewhere else. We didn't need drugs, we did it, and I'm so thankful.
Oh no, here comes a cute little tiger. And I do believe we have some moms that have been roaring the last couple of days.
Hi, I'm Miranda. This is Ella. I actually didn't go to the birth center, but I wish I would have. I was induced at East Cooper, and I did have a midwife, but I wasn't really prepared to be induced, and I was in labor for 26 hours. And if I had another baby, I would do it at the birthplace if I had that opportunity still. Thank you.
Tristan was born on 10/10/10. When I called the birth center, my water had broken and I had no signs of labor. Typically, if that happens in the hospital, the first thing they want to do is put you on Pitocin to get your labor progressing. That's not what they did at the birth center. They empowered me, they checked my levels, they made sure that he was okay, that I was okay, that my fluids actually was the water broken. I was sent home with herbal remedies. Not even 5 hours later, we showed up on the doorstep. I was in transition, and I had a healthy, beautiful baby boy drug-free. I owe so much to the midwives for that opportunity and the best experience in my life. Furthermore, I just want to say that today I own a play garden, and families are coming in all day, and I had my signs up and my t-shirt on. Mother after mother that I didn't even realize that actually have birthed at the center, that don't even know that this rally was happening or that these problems are happening. So I just really encourage everyone to continue. It doesn't matter if you're in the grocery store line. You don't know who you could possibly be talking to, but that the word just needs to continue to spread. And thank you guys. We support you so much.
I've had 2 C-sections, so I'm not even sure I'm eligible to birth at the birthing center for reasons that I would more than understand if I'm not. However, me being here today is important to me because I want my daughter and my son to one day be able to birth in the way that they feel comfortable to not be bullied at the hospital into a C-section they don't need.
Hi, Stacey. I got to be the comic who reflected mom yesterday at the birth center. I had Parker, he's 21 months old there, and I'm obviously going to have another one here sometime soon. Hopefully really soon. Right now, yeah. But I just wanted to thank everybody who's come out and supported us. I see a couple other bumps out there too, but for everyone who's birthed there and for everybody who, especially those who haven't, it just means a lot that you're out here to support my opportunity to have another baby at the birth center. So thank you.
Hi everybody, this is MsBJPeart. Thank you so much for coming out and all the help you've provided us on the campaign site so far. I wanted to remind everybody, we do have CBP, SaveCBP.org up and running. We are updating the section on how you can help, and I know all of you awesome rolling moments have been part of that so far. If you come across any great information, I think somebody here actually tracked down Catherine Templeton's assistant's phone number. That was completely fine to do, and we ended up posting. Thank you. So if you come across any information like that, I know some of you also contacted the state representatives, and they gave us some other means to contact people. Please let us know. We'll get the website updated as soon as possible. Please make sure you're posting on the South Carolina DHEC page, as well as writing the local state reps. The information is on the website. Contacting our insurance providers, letting us know this is a choice that we want. We should be able to have TRICARE, Blue Cross Blue Shield, whoever your insurance is through. I think that's it. Let's keep making some noise, ladies. My daughter was a wonderful water birth that I genuinely would have been a C-section if I had not gone through Charleston Birth Place.
All right.
Who's up next? MC Mama Later Go.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and this is Evelyn. When Evelyn was born, during the last part of my pregnancy, my blood pressure was getting high, and when I was 39 weeks pregnant, it became clear that she needed to come. During the whole process of deciding that, the midwives were in communication with Dr. Martin over the phone. Before my tests, after my tests, he helped them decide what to do. They consulted. During my labor, they consulted several times before they decided I needed to move to the hospital where I could deliver her more safely. Still drug-free, natural birth, which I'm very thankful for. 2 months ago, I also had a miscarriage, and I am just so thankful for the support of the midwives that in any other medical facility I would not have received the personal care and support physically and emotionally, them taking time to talk through things with me at each of my appointments, that I was there dealing with things, and I just was so impressed with their care and concern for me on a personal level. And Charleston Birth Place is a very special place in this community, and it should remain.
Hi, I'm Missy. This is Joya Rose. She was born on October 21st of last year. She was a transfer baby. She's part of this regulation issue going on right now. And I don't know if I was one of the larger percentage of hospital transfers or the smaller percentage of emergency transfers. And I like that because that just shows how professional and efficient and smoothly my transfer went. I was transferred, I was admitted, and I ended up having a C-section. It wasn't my plan, but that's what happens. And if it wasn't for the professionalism and the dedication of Lesley, actually was the midwife, I don't know if the outcome would have been as good, and I know that if we had to wait even longer for a doctor to show up just to diagnose me with the same issue as Lesley already diagnosed me, I don't know if the outcome would have been as good in the long run. So I just want to thank Charleston Birth Place. You guys are amazing, and even though I'm no longer a candidate for natural birth, I still want to go to Charleston Birth Place for future pregnancies, for just women's care. You are a staple of the community, and I can't imagine going without you guys. So, thanks.
Won't happen.
After a very long labor, he was 10 pounds, 8 ounces, and he was sunny side up and crooked. And I have no doubt that in a hospital, I would have had a C-section. Taking that choice away from women takes away so much. A birth changes a woman. And had I had a C-section, my life would have been completely different.
But for me, the Charleston Birth Place is about so much more than that. It's about breastfeeding support, it's about friendship, it's about community. And I'm sorry. It's about friendship, it's about community, and so many of my friends now have come from the Charleston Birth Place, and I can't imagine a life without them.
Hi, my name's Karen. I actually just moved here about 2 years ago from Connecticut. My first daughter was born via C-section, an unnecessary one in the hospital about 6 years ago before I knew anything about natural birth. Two years ago, I had a natural home birth VBAC, which was kind of unheard of in the state of Connecticut. I did it with a midwife at home. Since I've moved to South Carolina, I've become pregnant, and unfortunately I've found out that I'm precluded from a home birth or a birth center birth because of my previous cesarean section over 6 years ago, even though I've already done a successful VBAC and have tested my ability. What I love about Charleston Birth Place, though, is that right now I'm able to get the care there, and it's about as close to natural birth as I'm going to be able to get, and I believe they'll be very supportive of my birth, even though I am forced to have it at Trident Hospital. So it would be very unfortunate for anything to happen to that, considering I feel that some of my rights have already been taken away up until this point. So I think that this is the least that DHEC can do for me. So thank you.
This one's Logan. I actually have a 5-year-old that was delivered at both of them. My 5-year-old was actually caught by Lesley. This little munchkin was caught by Judy, and I actually called her at 1:30 in the morning. I didn't think I was in labor because the contractions weren't as bad. I've always been a bit of a pain wuss, and I never thought I could do it. And what I really appreciated about the ladies was that they never let me give up. They always reminded me, you can do this. Women have been doing this for thousands of years. It'll be fine. And it was just like, when I was holding the baby, finally at the end, it was like, I did that. I could do that. And what DHEC's doing is not right. It's not right, and they need to be stopped. Because my birds meant so much to me, and I wouldn't change a bit of it.
We all know that if that happened, it should be okay. I'm Rachel. I had 3 children, one at the hospital and one
one with Dr. Martin and tried it because I was not eligible through insurance to use Charleston
I lost her
Birth Place.
face.
But I'm not sure if Lesley remembers this, that even without being a client of hers, I called and she talked to me for an hour and a half and explained to me why my first birth was the way it was and why I was not high risk and that was just something that happens. My third child was Eliza, and I gave birth to her, and Judy was the person at my birth. And after her birth, she had problems breathing, and we were quite sure why. And so I don't consider her an emergency transfer, but she was a transfer nonetheless. If it was an emergency, which we weren't really that sure at the moment, I cannot imagine having to sit there and wait for 30 minutes for a doctor to drive in to say, yeah, that's what a minute is, and go to the birth center. I'm not the birth center, the hospital. And so I really, really support this idea that we should make decisions that are right, that will actually save women and save children, and not just fit rules. Hi, my name's Holly, and I gave birth at the birth center. I have one child, Millie. She's 6, so she's not here. But I just wanted to call out Judy specifically. She and everybody, but I was a hospital transfer. I was in labor for 30-something hours, and they slept in the hospital waiting for me to be ready. And that's just exceptional. So that's all I have to say.
Hi y'all, I'm Jennifer. I'm the part-time midwife at SaveCBP, and this is Annabelle. She's a transfer baby too. I've worked at SaveCBP for 5 years. I worked for 4 years as a nurse, and I did my student rotations there with these amazing mentors, these incredible women that have changed my life. And Lori and Lee helped me through my very long labor and helped me when it came time to make the decision that we needed to go to the hospital, which we did safely and efficiently, and Annabelle was born 3 or 4 hours later with the help of a little Pitocin and an epidural. My next baby really needs to be at the birth center. So let's keep it going.
I think my favorite song is What the Heck Be That? Very clever.
She's my second. My first was born 10 years ago in Germany. And the system they use is Midwives over there. It was in a hospital, so I got kind of a half and half. I got all natural and I'm also trying to head up the teachers. I got my guy, he said he's going to get a picture in tomorrow. So I did put a little thing on there. The email is SaveCBP@gmail.com. I'm going to eventually get everything forwarded over to the birth center, and then be able to be a part of that instead of me. And so it's going to send me a picture, and I'll post it.
Hi, I'm Marissa, and this is September 5th, 2012. And I should have known of the long break was in stomach. And I want to thank Lesley for opening such a wonderful center. I'm just glad that I was able to do it for the long time. So I've been Lori for helping me for that time. Thank you for transferring with me to the hospital. And thank you to Judy for helping me with the DNA and the paperwork and the house. And I just want to say thank you for all that you did today.
Hello, my name is Shannon. I am a mother of 3 with 1 on the way. I had my 2 sons at the hospital in Connecticut and did not have a great experience there. So when I found out about Charleston Birth Place, I was ecstatic to make sure I had my hair in the water birth. This is Ivory. She was almost born at Somerville Medical Center because I ended up having a small intestinal bleed, and they were kind of pushing me towards having her there. But Dr. Martin told me that if I did have to have her there, he would do the best he could to keep me doing it natural. And the midwives came out and checked on me regularly. Long story short, she was born in a water birth, my longest one, because she was head down, face up. They had to break my water to get her here, but I would not have changed a thing.
This is like my
and thanks to them, they gave me
just like 5 minutes.
Really cool. And I'm praying that will get me the same experience for my next little one that's on the way.
If you've gone to our website and see the great videography of the beautiful births, that is our friend Tamara, who's also a CBP mom.
I had my son at a naval hospital in 2006 and had the typical hospital birth, failed epidural, poked and prodded like an animal, and I had the worst postpartum afterwards, and I really felt that it came from the birth and not feeling connected to him, and just, it was gross. My birth with Ava was amazing. First of all, I was one of those false alarm women that I got there in the middle of the night. Poor Judy woke up at 1 in the morning, meets me at the birth center, and she's like, "Woohoo, you're 4!" And 6 hours later, I was still 4. So I got sent home. And I remember I was only 37 weeks at the time, and I had been on bed rest up until then because of preterm labor, and Dr. Martin was amazing throughout all that care. I remember calling Lesley that day that they sent me home, crying, begging her to break my water, do something, because I could not stand being pregnant one more minute. And she's like, "Oh, honey, we're not touching you for another 3 weeks." So 9 days later, I ended up having my daughter safely, naturally. Again, Judy met me at 1 o'clock in the morning, and she was just the best person ever. And since then, I have had the honor of being a part of so many births at the birth center and at Trident, and have got to witness and capture so many moms just go through this incredible journey, and a journey that I know would not have been possible if not for these women that have been here. So whatever it takes, you guys get online, post all of your birth stories, post pictures of your birth, start flooding all of your Facebook family and friends with your story that you're telling up here today, because they're all going to share that, or at least it's going to raise some awareness. And share your birth videos. Let people know that this is a beautiful natural birth. This isn't something gross or disgusting. You weren't, screaming. Well, some people scream their heads off. I did, but that's why there's no sound in my videos at all. But go out there, share your story. Don't be afraid of it, and let's let all this awareness know, because it's not just our birth center. Something like this is happening somewhere else in the U.S., and if we all got to speak up and join together. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Courtney, and this is Jonah. I've had 2 of my 3 kids at the birth center, and it's been an amazing experience. I'm one of the moms that swore I'd never have a baby without an epidural, and that I'd never have a baby in water because that's what hippies do, and I'm such a believer. But Jonah was born June. I have 3 kids. I can't remember any of them. He was born June 20th while his daddy was about 6,000 miles away on the other side of the world, deployed, and it could have been a really bad experience with him not there, but the midwives and the nurses and my support group made it one of the most beautiful experiences in my life, and my husband watched it through FaceTime on my phone the whole time. So these birth centers are important because you guys do nothing but wonderful things for moms. You educate us, and you educate the community, and you create a home where we can have our babies safely. And so I have a lot of love for you guys, and I would love to fly back here from Germany to have my next one here if I could. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and this is Aslan. She was born 2 years ago this Saturday at Trident, actually. I knew really nothing about natural birth, and on my 40-week appointment they said, oh, why haven't you had this baby yet? Let's put you on the book. So that's what happened. The next day I was induced, and fortunately there was no complications of that birth. But, we go on and on about the reasons why natural birth is better. But one thing that I really wanted to highlight was that my husband was not able to do really anything in the hospital room except kind of look at me and shrug. And but when I had my son in March, he was able to be my rock, and he was my comforter, and he was sitting behind me the whole time, and he was able to be a really big part of my labor process, and that it just wasn't possible laying in a bed connected to 10 cords. So I honestly feel like my husband and I were able to basically become reconnected and fall in love again just because of the birth of my son in the water in a natural setting, and it just can't happen really at the hospital. So.
And a daddy to talk. I was hoping we had a daddy talk, because that is true. We
did too. My name's Bobby. This is my wife Catherine, and this is Parker. I was a skeptic at first, and I was really skeptical of the medical care just in case something happened. But after the first orientation, all those fears were relieved. Yeah, speak. In fact, I waited around a little bit longer and was like, all right, Catherine, where did we sign up? Yeah. And she goes, oh, by the way, we're already signed up. Surprise! So we had wonderful care, and I'm really appreciative, and I can't wait until we have our second one, and we get to go to the Charleston Birth Place again.
Hi, my name is Karen. I gave birth to my beautiful first child, Maggie, about 2 months ago at Charleston Birth Place on September 14th. She couldn't be here because she's sort of too small to be out in such cold weather, but I wish she was. And I had no problems with my labor. It took 6.5 hours. It hurt a lot, but it was a really, I don't know, I came out of it feeling so empowered and in love with my daughter and closer to my mom, who was my birth partner, and the water birth was amazing, and I'm so happy that I was able to do that without a bunch of unnecessary attention, and just to have a simple,
You're about to go viral. Yes.
Did you see the video? And I really want that opportunity to be available for people.
My name is Jillian Hollingsworth, and this is my son Samuel. He was born at the Charleston Birth Place, as was my daughter Mila. And like all of you here, we're gathered because we believe in birth, we believe in the power of our bodies, we believe that birth is a normal process, and we believe in the midwives to usher us through that process and trust that they will know that moment when birth moves out of the range of normal and into the domain of, okay, now we need medical interventions involved. And as a doula, I have witnessed many births at the birth center, some that have been shorter, smoother than others, and some that have been longer and more complicated. And every single time I come home and tell my husband, I cannot believe, first of all, the power of the birthing mom, but second of all, I cannot believe what those midwives do every single day. And they will pull out every trick in the book safely to get that baby out. And you guys know that because you've been there. But they also know when it's time to move to the hospital and when it's time to transfer. So thank you, ladies, for your discretion, for your wisdom, for your professionalism, for the excellent care that you give day in and day out. And thank you, dads, for being here. There's so many dad faces. This is not just a women's issue. This is a community and family issue. Thank you for your support.
We're going to grab a picture with all of the midwives together up front. So if you have a sign and you guys are back here, you guys can kind of mosey around up front. And if you have a sign, to go ahead and stand up and hold it up. Don't forget to try and stand up more towards the back. Let's make sure we can see some of the signs in the back as well.
Y'all need to get it right now. What do you want? You gotta tell them what you want. At least the Instagram world.
Public speaker, I'm much more comfortable with the lights low and the candles and saying, breathe. Okay? I've been with the birth center for 5 years. 1 year ago, 5 years ago, I never, ever thought that we would be doing this. We have delivered over 1,000 babies very safely with excellent outcomes. We have an excellent transfer system. We have an excellent hospital that supports us. We have wonderful physicians that support us and are there for us. And this is just a travesty. So I appreciate you all coming out and all the support on the website and our Facebook page, and just keep those calls and emails and post on all your representatives' Facebook pages, and let's just let the DHEC know what we think about this, okay?
I'm Lee Wood. I am the youngest midwife at the birth center. And Cynthia's moving me. We're throwing each other alongside. I have proposed, can I have my first baby? Flat on my face. The nurse said, you can try pushing, and the doctor almost didn't make it. And that was a defining moment in my life as a woman up until that moment, because I felt I could do anything. If I could have that baby, I could do anything in the world. And I have devoted myself since that point to be here with all of you. My goal is healthy moms, healthy babies, and realizing that birth is not just having a baby. Birth is making a family. And when you have a beautiful birth, it gives you an edge toward your family being beautiful. I also want everybody here to know that we are not against regulation of birth centers.
No.
We want to be well regulated. We want reasonable regulations, and we are not having a problem with DHEC regulating us. We are having a problem with DHEC trying to change in midstream.
I think we need to get where it's warmer, get some hot chocolate, but we're losing our light. But thank you, each and every one of you, for coming, and I know your voices have been heard, and please keep in touch via the websites as we move forward, because I am certain this is going to resolve. And to reiterate what Lee said, we actually are asking for more stringent regulations. We are got a bill that we're going to hopefully push through the legislature that will make the regulations for birth centers here in this state based on the standards from the American Association of Birth Centers, which are national standards based on best practices for birth centers. You don't want to look at hospital regulations for regulating a birth center. We are not a hospital. Thank you again for everybody for coming. This is one of our mamas slash camera lady.
I got you. Hang on. You talk to me.
Yes,
Tell me why you're here.
I'm here because I am an advocate of women's choice, birth choice, and natural birth.
And someone's getting ready.
Someone's getting ready.
You from Charleston?
I've lived in Charleston for 10 years.
Cool.
So
it makes you part of the process. When are you expecting?
January 17th.
Aw, sucky. Somebody getting blessings for the new year.
That's right.
We got to give her her own shot. She was in that group shot. We got to give her her. Oh, your sign up. Let's see. Sign and belly. There we go. Bam. We got her. Thank you. And just for the heck of it, if you wonder where my pictures and videos go, Humans of Charleston! Somebody got to do it. You're 500 in, baby. And check your hashtag. We've been going all night. They got you. I got you. There we go. Hi, sweetie. Someone's giving away popcorn.
Is he?
Yes.
What a nice
So what do you think about all this? Oh, someone's got a pomegranate. Cool. Talk to me. Pardon me. I'll explain it this way. I'm Jamaican. We said pomegranate. You can say the pomegranate and enjoy it. So what do you think of all this?
I think that we should keep home births and...
Were you a home birth?
No, I was born in a hospital, but my mom's too last ones, Mariah and Grant, were actually born at home.
Oh, cool. Were you there?
No, I was at my nana's, but I really wanted to see, so.
So I think somebody's got to have another one so you can experience it, right?
No.
No? Okay. But at least you'll be informed for when you grow up.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking to us. We'll get her ear as she does it. There we go. Yeah, it's all about... you move, but it's okay. You know you're in the shot.
Thanks. I'll be like, that's my shoulder.
Yes. Instantly on Instagram, and I love it. I love a hashtag. It sorts things out really easy.
It does. It does. It's great for homeschooling. I categorize all our photos that way.
Oh, cool.
I don't do
No. We see. Here's the deal. It's not a matter what we do or why we do. If there's a reason to get a cause out, it comes in handy.
Yeah, because you can easily search.
That's bottom line.
What I like with homeschooling is I can pull up all the photos that I hashtag them in the same hashtag, print them out, and I can present them to the Board of Education if I get accused of doing something wrong.
There you go.
Smart idea.
See?
Aren't you smart?
Yeah, you got to cover your behind. See, oh, it was you that nearly ran me over, the Superman. You deserve your own pick, dude. Got to get your cape in there. Yep. Yeah, you're tired. Good night. All right, now, I know someone will go.
Thank you, man.
Okay, all I'm asking is that none of you babies turn my ovaries on. I ain't got time for this. None. None. The two. You ready? Hang on. Let me get that one out the way. Let me ensure something. We'll just save the picture for later so Mama can see it. We'll bam! There she goes. And, yeah, you gotta catch the sneeze. You ready again? 1, 2, 3. I'm set. I got you. Thank you.
Get a trowel. That'll be good.
I sat there, she gave her the documentation and the letters of support.
I think,
okay. Ooh. I gotta come hunt.
Not in the city.
I gotta.
You ever met Sharon?
It's not that you're a rarity.
This is Erin. She's a student.
But you know what I mean.
She wants to be a midwife. I'm a nursing student.
Pardon? Oh, sorry. And I gotta have your opinion.
my opinion,
Yeah.
let midwife do what they do.
Oh, gotcha. It's that simple. Keeps everybody nice.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the water.
Yeah, it was time to turn on the flash.
Contact with the undergrads are rarely.